started by, well, first of all, pulling up the stream on my end so I can see the chat. There we go, we're live. Alright, if you're here after the stream's up, say hi. There is a mod that adds a new dungeon near this place. It's hard finding mods like this on PS4. It should be right in that direction, actually. I think it's called the Nordic Europa facility or something. It seems like a pretty expansive location with some lore and shit, which I like to explore. And you know, I'm on a Fallout kick, so let's get in it. I was looking for mods to turn the game into a horror game, but all the mods seem to be zombie things, and I'm not really big on that. The ghouls are cool and all, but I like more ghostly or alien or some shit like that. You know, there's some good atmospheric mods, but that's not the whole piece of the pie, you know. Or that's just one piece of the pie, I should say. Alright, well, let's get started. If you're at the streams up, say hi, and you know, all that stuff. What's up, Austin? How you doing? Welcome in. Let's go into this mod location. Right now. It's this one. I was just interested in exploring this. Yeah, it's called the Decrepit Office Building. Oh shit. I think there's Mirelurks following us in. I'm excited to see what the mod does here. I also got Silas next to me. Like a little puppy. Alright, so everything we'll be seeing in here is added by a mod. Just as a little detail. We're going to explore as much as we can. It's just cool, you know, the fact that someone made this, that's not part of Bethesda. And I don't get to see this side of the modding community, being on PS4 and all. I really shouldn't really even be bothering with looting unless it's stim packs and ammo. Definitely has that Fallout feel. Some random rooms that go nowhere. You know, I'm usually do this with the radio off. Let me know if this messes with the game audio or the stream audio, because I know that the stream blocks any audio from the radio.
If you hadn't heard, I mean, I guess most people know this, but maybe someone didn't. That the green
Let's
tech
go to
building.
junk. I guess that's where the shovel is. You'd think it'd be into the weapons.
The gunners. That's it. That was like their base, sort of. Only now they're pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so I mean, I guess whoever killed them had to be even tougher, right? And
Alright, we have two options here. We have a tunnel.
I don't
And
even
we
know
have
if this is true or not, but
this open door. Let's go in the open door first. I'm actually going to turn this off,
maybe.
because I don't know what impact it's having on the stream. Here, let's keep going. Pretty good level of detail, yeah. I have so much shit in my inventory, I need to just clear out. I wish you could craft nuka grenades like in New Vegas.
Yeah,
or not
sure.
New Vegas,
Trade with
76. Like in 76. I don't need a crippling switchblade. I'm pretty sure I remember dropping that, actually. Alright. It seems like there's... I'm wondering if any of these terminals are accessible, or if there's just another dead-end room, like, you know, just fill in as an office space. Alright, let's roll. Into the tunnel. It'd be cool if there's some sort of Dunwich shit. I'm not expecting this to be a horror mod, but if it turns out to be, I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised. It's definitely gonna have that unsettling Fallout vibe. We got some raiders this way.
I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
Oh, it looks like the ground is kind of swallowing shit. If there's...
Think about it. Stay calm. It wasn't your fault. What? Oh, the hell was that?
Oh, how did I miss that? Oh wait, no, it didn't miss it. This isn't the same thing. Let me get the frag grenades equipped since I picked up some. I'm all for a mod that adds more frag grenades to the loot around raiders. Seems like they're a blast in here. Trying to get in.
Hey.
Peekaboo! Grenade!
Damn, are they grenade proof? Oh, I bet it's... There we go. Now let's check this shit out. Actually, before we go through here, let's check the other branches of that tunnel. I mean, if they built this mod like a maze, that's cool, because it's some good dungeon design. Alright, so there's a little bit more this way, too.
What the fuck was that? This is gonna be... Oh! No! Don't you...
It's legendary. I like quick draw, but I got better hunting rifles. Alright, some scientists and shit. Employees terminal. Let's check it. I'm here for the ride. Kidnaps is nothing like it. Seeking one likeness, okay. There we go. I talked to the guys and they all agreed to go forward with the idea of adding this weird new meal into the menu. It has the consistency and looks of a piece of paper, but at least it tastes kinda good. Heard some rumors about the stuff getting poisonous after being left out for too long and going stale, so I'm a bit skeptical though. Hey, you're invited to a bring your own meal picnic at Jamaica Plains on Saturday, October 23rd. Looking forward to hearing from you, Gary J. So they were working on some paper food that makes people not feel too good. What the fuck are you doing, I've never ever seen McCready just sit down and start fucking eating a steak. Yeah. Silas just poked his head up and started scratching. I agree. Yeah, get... That's a head scratcher, though. That's a real head scratcher, Silas. Thank you. Silas said bless you. I don't know if you guys heard it. He's a good dog. Good guy, Silas. Alright. What's also funny about Silas is he freaking loves hockey. Like, I put hockey on, he just chills out. He's usually like a maniac, hyperactive, all puppy mode. It's fine. Nothing wrong with you at all, Silas. You're just a puppy. And, you know, once I put hockey on, he sits and watches it. It's hilarious. I'm down for this. This is a good dungeon so far. Very well designed. I like the labyrinthian design of, like, the layout. We've been trickled a very small tidbit of juiciness. Is that a fucking toy car? Alright. Let's head on down. I want some more mods of like additional factions or dungeons and shit that are available on PS4. Damn it. Now I'm lost. There we go. This way. Now I want to know if I need to be blasting because this place like was actually separate facilities, or if, you know, if it caved in on itself. Maybe we'll learn, or if, I feel like that's something we're not going to get told. Alright, let's hack this shit. Imagine getting locked out of the mod. Floors. There we go. Alright, I'm expecting no further raiders, because, you know, they were probably just trying to get in. Okay, I was like, is McCready still trying to eat a steak? Ooh. Is this like a decontamination room? Or it's a shower room, okay. Oh, that pulsing sound is pretty eerie. Yeah, I'm glad I turned off the music. Nordic Europa, here we go. I guess this has been a prologue part of the map. Or dungeon. Ugh. Thanks, McCready.
Well, we're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna assume that this section is gonna be Ghoul City. That's not a name of a section, that's just what I'm gonna call it, if it's full of ghouls. Here we go, that's very cool lighting. Mackeys.
It's amazing. Never seen anything so beautiful.
Really? Alright, well let's start by going where those ghouls were.
Have to find the card.
Yeah, I don't want them to gang up on me if I get ambushed. Oh, fucking sh- There we go. I'm doing an absurd amount of damage. I want you guys to know this. These are strong boys. There we go.
Things around here.
Ooh, boy. That was a rush. Let's take some more looks around. This is a meeting or presentation room. Common and research facilities. Everybody reads papers and reports on them, and then they all discuss it. I wish Chloe were here, because she'd give some of her interesting opinions and experiences with that, given her PhD. Glad they were trying to use this thing back to heal the shit. Alright, cool. You know, one thing in the Elder Scrolls universe is you never really see bathrooms or outhouses. Maybe people just don't poop in the Elder Scrolls universe. They're just 100% efficiency at using what they consume. Oh yeah, I think I got a mod that makes limbs get severed and things survive the limb severing. I know that's normal for ghouls without mods, but you know, if I have that installed, that's fun. I like that.
I think we have company.
Yeah, we do. Good eyes, McCready. Speaking of McCready, me and Chloe watched The Thing, and good movie, very well done. Wish it were a little longer, honestly, because it has some. It could build a bit more, you know. I feel like there's more there that could have been done. But it is a perfect movie. I know it's weird to say. Perfect movie where there's more there that could have been done. But I feel like there's a few tense scenes and moments that were done off camera, like McCready, you know, killing a few of the characters. Or not necessarily McCready, but it's kind of implied that, you know, they killed a few people at McCready's leadership.
Gotta find the card.
Yeah, this is rough. I don't know where the ID card is, and it's not like I can look it up, because I don't think the odds are very good. I would bet that it's in this room, though. There we go. Glad they put it under the lamp. I don't think that Danny Boy apples could have fit in that lunchbox.
I swear I... Cover!
It's a good time to use the landmine.
You're messing with the best.
When they farted at us.
Can't take much more. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What a legend.
Alright, I'm guessing that the other ones are locked up. I had to use the landmines a bit more often.
When did you start collecting antiques?
Antiques. Antique money is still money, baby. Well, that's cool. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Or at least ever noticed it. That's a cool jukebox right there. There's Protectron. See if where we can activate it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Alright. Let's see here.
Come on.
That I have overheard.
Let's Let's use that as an extra companion. Damn, that's leaking radiation.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Oh fuck! Neat little thing here. The Protectron isn't hitting shit.
Warn.
Oh, County Crossing's under attack? Well, I'm under attack, so I'm a little busy here. Ooh. I am taking that. Let's see. let's equip that. I don't know why it's scoped, but I don't think it needs any aiming.
Citizens, you may now resume your intruder. Hostile target identified. Commencing attack on hostile target. Multiple hostile targets detected. Requesting backup.
My guy's been crippled for a while. Oh yeah, and I am over encumbered because I have the shotgun on me. Don't need that. Let's see. The junk jet is definitely weighing me down a bit.
Hey, what do you want? Time to split up the loot?
Yes, you can have my junk jet. No, 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 don't you push me down there. Silas, don't kick my leg. He's pushing my leg away from him. He's laying on the couch with me and I'm reclining a bit. And he just goes and... 3 X's and a question mark. That's very useful. Planting corn. So many ways to go. Damn, that's a bad way to go right there. Oh fuck.
Situation normal. Law and order has been restored.
Wait, what are they doing? Where are they located? Oh, that door's shut. How were so many of them in this one little area? Yeah, and I guess me opening that door probably opened this one as well. Damn it. Seems like they had a quarantine going on. That's cool. There's a fireplace in here. That's ambitious. Labor wing. Take it, it's gonna be robots. Running low on 45. No idea. No idea what to do with that. Let's roll. I didn't get any, find any terminals or lore or anything. Oh, look at him getting up so he can die. Honestly, if there is any like zombie mods that I install, I might have to get rid of the VATs. Just because, you know, I like having VATs around. But not being able to use VATs definitely would add to creepiness. What's up, Silas? Silas just looked up at me and growled or moaned. It's okay, buddy. See, I don't know what he was groaning about, because he's enjoying himself. He likes these streams. I always ask him, is like, do you want to go stream? And he gets up and goes out to the couch with me. And then when he's ready for bed, he usually will go right into his cage. When I say ready to stream, he goes out of his cage, follows me to the couch. Nice. I guess the navigation is struggling. Because McCready and my robot friend are not in here. Let's start by going to Department X. Pretty neat so far. Oh fuck, he's still alive. He's unscathed. Yeah, these mines are real useful actually. Whoa. Is this a growing? Maybe they're trying to grow food. Like, not like just grow food, but like literally make food larger. That's a neat little robot thing. Also kind of creepy if it were to come to life and try to attack me. Very disturbing, because I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh, McCready's here somewhere.
Excellent.
A relic of utmost peculiarity. Bygone accelerator. So that's 5 of 12. First one I found. But I'm glad that it's, you know, they're numbered. Definitely trying out more mod dungeons in the future. Phillips Terminal, let's look. There's a huge gap. 70s and then 76. Error trying to open file. From Morty E. Gould to Barney Phillips, Volkert growth ray gun. The Volkert varied obtuse layered kaleidoscopic emitter of ray transference growth ray gun. It has shown immense potential in enlarging objects, making a teddy bear grow to 3 times its original size. The negatives are the high power consumption of 12.8 megawatts. Causing brownouts throughout the neighboring rooms, running on the same circuits. I bet the reactor is getting quite the run for its money during these heavy tests. Another negative effect has been the radioactivity levels of the enlarged objects, which is shown to emit up to 150 rads. This leaves me to wonder what would happen if a person was hit by the growth rays. It's a normal thing to wonder, though, because, you know, that's a safety concern. Not like some sort of sick, twisted curiosity on, you know.
I'm not going to last long in all this radiation.
Like, we should put a person through it. You know, that's not what they're saying.
Safety off. I think we have company.
I don't think you should ever have a safety on. I'm just kidding. There's a reason to have a safety on. Oh. Beautiful. I'm glad that this mod is generous with the ammo. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us the ammo of like what I think is one of the most commonly used weapons in the game. I take it we're probably gonna repair. Shit. And then get it running again. Okay, let's take these mines with us. Because they were useful. I've found a use for them, that is. I'm gonna leave that there. Not sure on how we open this door. What up, Caver? Welcome in, Bosk baby. Be sure to like the stream, everybody. Helps me out. Sorry, Bosk baby, if you showed up earlier and I didn't say hi. Welcome in. We're exploring this modded dungeon. It's really cool. The thing is, there's always these massive hordes going after us.
Another kill from me.
I'd really like it if McCready would move. Oh fuck. You know what I might do is use the cheat room to get a plasma rifle and get a ton of plasma ammo. Now this is a heck of a room. Is that a table that fell through? Or a dolly? It's a dolly that fell through. I'm tempted here. Ah, there's a death floor. Glad I saved. This dog is so sweet, dude. So Chloe got this dog from someone who just kept him like chained up in their yard. Like it had an owner when he was a puppy. Like he still is a puppy, but when he was a real young puppy, had an owner who just eventually just dropped Silas off at his parents' house. And the parents didn't really do anything with him. They just kept him chained up in the yard. So Chloe rescued him, and now he's got a home. And he is just a sweetheart. It's one of the sweetest dogs I've ever met. But he's still kind of adjusting to things. He's not used to not being just chained up on it, you know. Which is terrible, but you know, I'm glad we get to give him a home.
Well, they're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Boss Baby says bet. Yes, sir. You approve of Silas? That's my name for him. His real name is Sam. But Sam's kind of a boring name. Plus it reminds me of that dog that gets choked out in I Am Legend. Dude, the scale of this place.
Now he's just starting to have fun.
Great sound design. What's up, Silas? He just woke up and said hi. Now he's falling back to sleep. Dude, this dog will come up,
Safety off.
poke me with his nose, and then lay back down and just like be out cold with his head on the ground. He literally just sits up, says what's up, and then goes back, right back to sleep. Sheesh, I hope we find more landmines.
Things around here.
This reminds me of something you'd find in, almost something you'd find in Metro. You know, still obviously got the Fallout vibes to it. Hopefully that's the last of that. Got a lot of offices to go through. That one's got a terminal in it. Alright, let's get a shotgun out. Let's see, critical shots do double damage. That might be fun, right? Just 30, because I do use VATS more often now. Try to see if I have a different shotgun from the explosive one. Nope. This bat does not do the damage I need it to do. I'm immediately regretting equipping it. I got some plasma and pulse mines. Let's get the gainer out. We don't need to search every single one. Just go through and see if there's anything of note to find. Damn it, it's breaking my audio. Sheesh, it's so fucking loud in my ears. Where's McCready? When I shoot while the echo is still playing. Exterminator's Fat Man. I don't need that. I'm gonna quick save. I kinda want to fire a mini nuke in here. Let's go down to the other end first. Oh fuck. Shit, I'm stuck in a corner. Jet would be good here. I use some rat away. Fuck. They just keep coming, man. Let's get a proper grenade out. I don't need plasma grenades, damn. Let's let them get around me here. Oh, there's another one of those weird machines. I gotta use VATS more, man. all two caps I just picked up, yeah. We're splitting that, Busta, yeah. Oh yeah. That's a pretty cool machine. I feel like this terminal should be accessible. I'm just preemptively throwing a grenade ahead. What's up, Drunk Lily? Playing a cool mod here. It's 3:20 in the morning. I got Silas hanging out with me. It's a good evening. It's my niece's birthday today. Went and hung out for a little bit. Thanksgiving's coming up. Got some Thanksgiving food for preparation. Did I forget to say Mr. Drunk Lily? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you. Mr. Drunk Lily. I also got some holiday cheer wine. I might as well go grab some of that while I'm here. Also, this room has really cool audio effects. And I'm gonna quick save. It's just auto save. I'm gonna quick save. Mr. Drunk Lily. How was your day, sir? Before I get on about mine. I'm gonna take this automatic explosive shotgun and see how long I shoot it. Oh, you bought 76 on PS4. Awesome. Yeah, we'll get started playing that with hopefully within the week. I'll set up my PS4 here at close tomorrow. You worked? The audio, the game can't handle the audio of this. It's lagging just from the sound of the echoes. Alright. I didn't find any, like, terminals or anything. I thought there'd be something at the end of this place. Yeah, other than that. Bin thing. Ah, my chest hurts. It's gonna be 99 plus hours to install. Damn. I wish I had a PC. If I had a gaming PC, I would have it on PC. I'd have this on PC. I want to check out the, there's like a Silent Hill mod for this game on PC that I feel like I'm missing out on. Not a particularly Silent Hill fan, but would have been cool. Check out. Alright, buddy. I'm not looking forward to this. Running out of ammo here. Oh shit. Oh cool, I missed. Yeah, PlayStation is the only console I have. I don't have the money for more than that, unfortunately. And any money I do get, I gotta invest in my photography right now. There's about like 400 bucks I gotta spend on lenses. Which, you know, that's cheap for lenses. And I found great deals. I did a lot of research to find good deals on some lenses, but I, you know, gotta get those. And it's a big purchase for you, boy mum. But it's a purchase that's like, you know, an investment. I'd be able to do low light photography and, you know, have a telephoto lens as well if I got these two things. Which I've gotten by on, you know, a very decent mid-range lens since I started photography. It's, you know, gotten me paid and gotten me to where I'm a professional photographer, but I gotta take that step up. Ah, this holiday cheer wine hits the spot. Yeah, you have a Sony A6400. Nice. I got a Canon M50 crop sensor, but it suits me because, like, people give crop sensor shit, but crop sensors are perfectly fine if you know what you're doing. And it suits me because, you know, it's lightweight. Everywhere I go, I do a lot of hiking. I'll send you some photos from a kayaking race I took photos at recently. Oof, hang on. Oh, you use it as a webcam. That's cool. Silas looks like he's getting ready for bed. Oh no, he's just adjusting. He wants to face me. Dude, this dog is awesome. Silas, you're so sweet. But yeah, like, I had to climb into a gorge and out of a gorge, and doing that with this big like $3,000 Nikon setup that I used for work would have been a nightmare, even though that's what like a lot of people say is the professional thing. Oh, you'll use it maybe for vlogging your traveling adventures. Nice. That's cool. Another good vlogging camera you can get easily, like cheap and refurbished, is the DJI Osmo Pocket. It's on a gimbal. Yeah, I say Nikon, not Nikon. Nikon is like the British pronunciation. And Australian. I think it's American to say Nikon, because I think even Canadians say Nikon. But hang on. Alright, this is more lore in this. For power outage due to power migration, as of the 22nd of March 2076, all grid power has successfully been cut off in favor of sustainable and independent power production provided by the Sultan R7 Mark II proton excitement reactor. It will power the entire facility effective from today. This $50 million investment will ensure a beta-delayed proton radioactive independence from the outside world for centuries to come. Some downtime and power outages are expected during the migration process. Alright, these ones... dead files. What's my thoughts on the Cabots? I don't know. But hang on. Let me get back to recommending. Get into the DJI Osmo Pocket. Really, the first model is perfectly fine. You may want to get an external microphone, like a lav mic, and then sync the audio in DaVinci Resolve. There's a easy auto sync tool that you can get or use in DaVinci Resolve that'll sync all of that for you, so you don't have to do the work. Yeah, let me look up the Cabots. You want to buy a Rode clip-on mic? Yeah, dude. There's this guy. His name is Duty Rhino. He's got this Rode Video Mic Go, maybe I think it's called, or something like that. It's like a tiny little audio interface. Oh, the weird family that doesn't age. Okay, yeah, the Cabot family. I've done their quests. I always kill, I think it's Lorenzo, right? The father. I'd kill him. That's my thoughts. And they're kind of a fun little group, you know. But I went with a Zoom H5 because it's just a very good thing. Like, I really like it. It sits in the hot shoe on my camera because I have this what is it, ball and socket joint kind of thing, screws into the bottom of the Zoom H5 with a hot shoe attachment on the bottom of it. Oh, there's a funny interaction. Yeah. You can, if you don't kill a dad, you come across him with experimenting on a couple of dead bodies, right? Yeah, and there's something like that in Fallout 76 too, with the... You can find a superhero lady house, right? I mean, they're dead, but it's kind of similar vibes, I think, in the quest that it sends you on. The Zoom H5 is definitely not a clip-on lavalier mic. You know, you gotta either mount it on your camera or hold it in your hand. But it, you know, doubles as a audio interface, which is something I needed. It was either get like something both for one thing for my camera and a separate thing for music, or get that which does both and it does both very well. Because it has plugs where I can plug guitars into or mics, and it also provides phantom powder. And it's battery charged too, so I can have a battery powered phantom power thing on the go with guitars and shit. It's awesome. It has built-in mics that are pretty good if you get a windscreen on them. For vlogging travel though, I would suggest like a lav mic. The clip-on Rode. It's a beauty. I see people using it and just like holding it. It's this little square and with a little mic windscreen on top, and they're just like holding it in like with 2 fingers, talking into it. I love it.
Safety off.
What a terrible fate. Also, that guy looks terrifying. Did I get him? Oh, I just freed him from the wall. You gotta be thankful. Do you know what your next travel destination will be, Mr. Drunk Lily? India. Okay, cool. That's cool. Do you know which part? I have heard things that you may... I'm sure you're probably aware of. I've heard that in some areas the men can be kind of aggressive towards women. Especially Western women. From what I've seen on like some videos. And I've also heard from like, there's a lot of Indian people that moved to my hometown, and they would talk about it being a motivating factor for them leaving India was dealing with very aggressive men. It's just a cultural thing, I think. In some areas, India's a big place. There's a lot of regions that are like their own country. Drunk Lily says, then Egypt, then Europe, US, and Canada, and Mexico. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to travel the US before I travel the world. Because there's so many different unique places in the US alone. I would like to get to know my own country before I go learning about the world. By being there. You're going to Kolkata. That's cool. Alright, hang on. Meeting minutes 3577. Why do we have to do this? The acoustics down in Epicurus is it Fortune or Fort Time? Are getting out of hand. The sound of a drop needle will create enough echo to reverb throughout the entire hall. Someone needs to put up acoustic panels or something. I guess it's talking about that room where I was trying to shoot things. What is that? It's hard to read on this thing with the wrinkles. Let's see. The interoperability board proposed we set up a standard for how we transfer messages. Shit, I wanted to read that. Let's see. There isn't a notes tab, which sucks. I don't even remember what that letter was called. Yeah, I think I'm out of luck here. Oh well. You'll be in Cairo in Egypt. That's cool. I had a English teacher. He had... This is something that I think you're going to understand how crazy it is. He had an experience going into Cairo. He went to like the bazaar there and was shopping and stuff. And he had people Like, he stayed after dark. And after dark, all of the, like, shops switched to, like, black market stores. And, like, the whole layout of it completely changes. And he had people start chasing him. And, while he was, like, getting chased, he ended up in a narrow alleyway and was trying to, like, shimmy out. And the people were following him, and he was, like, panicking because he was like, if they catch me, I'm screwed. Because, you know, there's nowhere else to go. And then at the other end of the alleyway, he runs into the New Zealand All Blacks rugby team, who rescued him and, like, scared off the people who were going to attack him because, you know, they're fucking giant rugby players. You have a friend that was almost kidnapped there. Yeah. It's a sketchy place. But, you know, if you want to travel the world, just don't go solo bicycling in, like, Pakistan or something. You know? I feel like I would never hear from Mr. Drunk Lily again if that were to happen. There was an article I saw where this lady was, like, trying to prove that, like, the world is actually a perfectly safe place. And it was, like, more written about her than it was, like, by her, because she went missing. And her plan was that she was gonna, like, backpack the mountains of Pakistan, and she ended up getting abducted and shit. You did survive Africa, that's true. I'm not saying you couldn't handle it. I'm saying that it's dangerous, regardless. And please be careful, Mr. Drunk Lily. Because, you know, surviving one thing doesn't guarantee survival the next time. You're a blonde white woman, yes. Yeah, you're right about that, Mr. Drunk Lily. Maybe these are passive feral ghoul stalkers and not aggressive ones. Or maybe they were simply passive-aggressive feral ghoul stalkers. Real harm. Oh, I'm out of mines and grenades that I'm... I think these are kind of weaker ones. Hopefully. Yeah, please be careful, Mr. Drunk Lily. I'm not saying don't travel. And I'm not trying to say that you're not being careful. But, you know, let this be a friendly reminder. I thought he was shitting himself there.
Pretty sure we're not alone.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be careful in India. Hello. Holy shit. Hey, they gave me the Ghoul Slayer's minigun. I mean, that's like the perfect legendary weapon to have in this place. Especially when I'm constantly almost over uncovered, though. But, you know, I'm excited to hear about your travels when you get back from them. Mr. Drunk Lily says if anybody touches her, they're gone. Are you gonna be carrying good old-fashioned American protection? A nice tasty sidearm for the spicy times. There is a permit you can actually get. It's hard to get, but I do know people who've gotten it, because, you know, people like guns in this, where I'm from, and, you know, some of them like to travel the world and be allowed to carry them. And there's, like, a permit you can get that lets you carry, you know, pretty much anywhere you want. Hey man, knowing how to fight is good. But it also, you know, there's... You know, being in a fight is very scary. It's not pleasant. And all it takes is losing once. Alright, let's see. I have had some close calls just being in, you know, the Appalachian Mountains, which, you know, are not necessarily, like, it's not the most dangerous place in the world, but it's got its problems, and I've had close calls there. I mean, going to, you know, everywhere in the world, you're gonna run into, like, riskier shit. I think I've told you about the time a guy pooped on my car, right? The dude was armed and had my back turned to him, and he chose to poop on my car instead of fucking rob me. You kinda wanna go to Afghanistan? Yeah. I wouldn't go right now, but yeah, that's definitely something I would like to go there as well, myself, one day.
Bingo.
It's not in a, it's in a position where, like, human trafficking is back and there's slave markets back and shit. Have I not told you the time a guy pooped on my car, Mr. Drunk Lily? Is this a story you would like to hear? I have not told you? Damn, I thought I've told everyone. Well, I will tell. I'll yell it to you out of my mic. When I was doing my first trip with my new camera, my Canon M50, and with the, you know, the same lens I've been using, it was literally my first time doing photography ever. I went to a place called the Devil's Courthouse in January. It's on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and the Blue Ridge Parkway closes in winter because they don't plow it, they don't salt the road, they don't do anything to it, so it just freezes over and snows over. You can't drive on it. I go up there. The whole way up, there's cars abandoned on the side of the road. You know, there's ice at a certain elevation. It just kind of becomes this open terrain land after a certain elevation. It's really cool to just drive up. But yeah, like, take note. There was trails closed everywhere. Cars abandoned everywhere. All kinds of, like, just abandoned. I just assumed it was because a snowstorm passed through. People got stuck and ditched the cars for later. See, I'm nervous about trying these things.
Going
down. Yeah, when I got there, I noticed that the Blue Ridge Parkway was closed, and I wasn't prepared for that because I didn't know that it shut down during the winter. And I didn't even know the Devil's Courthouse was in the Blue Ridge Parkway, or on the Blue Ridge Parkway. I just figured it was a mountain I could go to, and that Google would let me know if there were any road closures. It didn't. So I drive past, go to Courthouse Falls, because that was another location I was interested in. But when I get there, I pull to the side of the road. Nobody's around. You know, I don't see anybody. Nothing's there, not even another car. I walk across the road, read a sign that says there's a $15,000 fine if I step foot on that trail. So I'm like, alright, shit, well, I'm not going on that, because I can't afford a $15,000 fine. I turn around, and in the amount of time it took me to walk across the street, read that sign, and go back to my car, someone had smeared shit on my car, like, in a bag, and stuck the bag using the poop to my car, and then disappeared into the woods. So that was like, that's weird. But I didn't take any photos of it. I should have. Now I know. I went and drove back up to the parkway, hiked the parkway, went to the Devil's Courthouse, kind of forgot about the poop, got back to my car, realized my car's stinky, see the poop again, I'm like, oh yeah, there's got poop in my car. I drive to my brother's place. He was living, he doesn't live there anymore, so I'm gonna say the town. It was in Hendersonville, maybe like an hour from where I was parked, maybe an hour and a half. Still in the mountains, and kind of, you know, relatively local to the area. People would be familiar with the local news. It's near a town called Brevard in Transylvania County. That's where the Devil's Courthouse is near. I get there, go to the Arby's to get me and my little brother some food, and I tell a guy at the Arby's about what was happening. I was like, some guy shit on my car by the Devil's Courthouse, and then I was like, nobody was up there. It was weird. And the guy goes, oh yeah, there's an armed fugitive up there. They're doing a manhunt. That's why everything was closed, and there's a fine and shit. And I was like, well, fuck. So, you know, I don't know if it's true that there was an armed fugitive, but all I do know is that there's a good chance that there's an armed fugitive. Had my back turned to him. Easily could have ambushed me, and rather than shoot me, take my car and all that shit, try to rob me or anything, he just smears shit on my car and then runs off into the woods. Totally bizarre. It's not even the last, you know, it was my first hiking trip with my new camera, really. I was alone, and, you know, it wasn't the last time I had weird shit happen while I was hiking. Just here. It is very strange, yes. It stuck with me. It's been like 2 years now, maybe. Well, I was, you know, I was working up in the mountains too, you know, this summer. I think you know that. And I was working on a collection for my work because they didn't have any freaking postcards. I was like, Drunk Lily says she doesn't think she's ever had any weird experiences while hiking. Well, yeah. Well, you know, the Appalachian Mountains are a weird place. It's weird because it's simultaneously very wild and pretty populated at the same time. And it's like, you know, the ruggedness of it makes it so that you can be, like, as the crow flies, not very far from people. But, you know, the shape of everything makes it so that you are very isolated from, you know, the surroundings. Drunk Lola says she's had weird experiences in general. Please share. But let me finish this next story just to add. This is probably the most recent weird thing that's happened to me while hiking. I was hiking up to this fire tower that's along the Appalachian Trail. That is kind of weird, but that's not too bad. Maybe they do just into belly buttons, you know? Drunk Lily says she had a guy tell her that she has a cute belly button once. That is pretty weird. Yeah, I was hiking to this abandoned fire tower along the Appalachian Trail. I was parked maybe 2 miles from it, and I took an old abandoned service road rather than the Appalachian Trail to get up, because it was a little bit quicker. And, you know, it's like late. It's like 8 p.m., which, you know, in the summer is when sun sets here. It's summer for you now, but it's winter where I am. Or, no, it's like approaching winter, it's fall. Sun sets now, like, at 5, but, like, then it's set around 8. Anyway, side tangent aside. It was sunset, and I was getting photos of the sunset from the fire tower of this gorge where I was living and working. And I get the photo, you know, from the top of the rickety old fire tower. And it was quite rickety, like steps were shaking as I was going up it and stuff. But it was cool. It was a cool fire tower. While I'm up there, from another peak, I hear a guy go, like, hey, like that. Like a very deep man's voice saying hey to me. And it was from another mountain, and I just figured it was an Appalachian Trail hiker. And I just like said hello, like called out back to them. And, you know, I was like, they're way too far for me to be like, where are you? Are you near? Or anything like that. I get to the bottom of the fire tower, you know, after getting my photos, and I hear it again, but it's from down the trail, like the opposite direction from where I came. So it wouldn't be blocked. I wouldn't run into them on the way back to my car. But it is weird how quick they got from this mountain peak in the distance. Like, they would have had to cross a valley and climbed a cliff, basically, to get to me, and cover a few miles in the process. Jeez, this is a wonky place. Very cool. I like this mod a lot. I've said this, but it's really cool. Anyway, while I was up there, I guess another side tangent. I know I'm going off, but this place is on a mountain that's called a bald. There's a lot of mountains called balds around there. Basically what it means is the top of it has been cleared in the past, and basically it's very new growth, or it's pretty clear with sparse trees up there. This was old, very new growth, so the sides of the trail are overgrown, and there's no way that anybody would be able to easily cross the dense foliage into the woods surrounding them without like having to take quite a bit of time to navigate and push foliage aside and watch your step for snakes and all that stuff. Anyway, after hearing the hay from down the trail, I said hello again, and I start making my way towards my car, and then I like hear it again right by the fire tower. I'm like, damn, this is gaining ground. I said hello back, and then I was like, that's where I started to get like unsettled. I was like, this person's like hauling ass towards me. I then start hearing sticks breaking in the woods around me, and I'm like, shit, like that. The first 2 times I went up to this place, I didn't continue going to the top to get to the fire tower because there was too many animals, and I didn't want to hike back with all these animals around. And like the second time, I even smelled that, like the distinct smell that black bears have when they're around. They smell like shit, and once you know what they smell like, you notice it when they're around, and you'll smell them before you hear them or see them because they're very sneaky. And the second time I turned back because I didn't want to be alone in the dark with a black bear. Very wise decisions. But this time, there was no animals at all. Which, you know, I saw it as my opportunity to get up there, but I should have seen it as a, like, sign that, you know, it was kind of creepy up there. Anyway, I heard the sticks breaking, and I figured it was a bear or something, because, you know, bears and only some animals are large enough to break sticks. That's how you know it's a sizable creature. You know, other things they'll just rustle the leaves. And I heard the hey again from just beyond the overgrowth. And I called out, I was like, "Are you a person?" And like I was really getting weirded out. Because it's just strange how fast they were moving. And I waited a second, I didn't hear anything. And then I came back. Well, I didn't come back, I just kept walking. I started walking faster. I guess he's not gonna stim back him. But yeah, I kept walking faster down the trail. You couldn't run because it was too steep. There's loose rocks, all that stuff. Roots, you know, you'd break an ankle if you tried to run down this trail. I was going as fast as I could, and it was pitch black out. Very dark. I picked up a rock because I was getting very uneasy, and I chucked it at a tree to kind of demonstrate. It helps show animals that you're big enough to put up a fight if you pick up a big rock and throw it really hard at a tree, because it kind of lets them know you're healthy and strong and shit, you know, and it freaks them out that you can throw things. It's a good way to intimidate things if you don't know where they are. Anyway, I kept like going after that, and then, you know, my last thing I said was, "Are you a person?" Then I heard, after a while, I heard "hey" again from the woods, and it was even closer. And I just kept walking, I didn't even respond. And after I stopped responding, the haze started getting like further, and the last one I heard was up by the fire tower, and it's like whatever it was had gone back to where it first saw me. And I was like, dude, this thing, like whatever it is, if it's a person or whatever, like they were trying to get to me, you know. And when I told my coworkers about it, they would be like, "Oh dude, it's a skinwalker, it's a ghost." You know, one of them told me that they had heard singing one time when they were up there alone. Like a woman's voice singing in the woods, and like, you know, other people had heard like whispers from the trees when they went up there with like a group, so it wasn't just them, you know. And I was like, dude, this place is fucked. But anyway, I'll read yours now. I'm sorry, Drunk Lily, but I was trying to finish the story. I took my time with it too. Let's see. Drunk Lily says a few years ago, her and her friend were home in Selmo. I don't know what else. In Selmo, a pizza guy knocked on our door and asked if we knew where this house was, and we told him, and he gave us $20. That's pretty cool. A few months ago, when I lived in my old house 3 nights in a row, my front doorknob moved. Chloe's had that problem here, and it's because people are trying to get in. But fortunately, there's strong locks and doors are strong. But still, it's sketchy. That's why she got this dog. He's a very strong, big dog. He's only a few months old, and like his balls haven't even dropped, but he's huge, like large dog size already, and he's gonna get big. Drunk Lily says, "Fuck that, I would get away from there." She says, "Nah, that's a crazy story." Yeah, it is crazy. And what's weird is too, like when I was at the top of the fire tower, I took a photo of the holler that my staff housing was in. And I was like, hey, I can see my house from here. And I realized, like, I looked on the maps and I was like, dude, like I said, you know, you can be near people and also be very far from people in the mountains. And that's one of the things that's just, like, weird about it. There's a creek that runs by the staff housing I was in, and that creek's headwaters are at the top of the mountain that I was on where the fire tower is. Like, to hike straight up the mountain would only be like 5 miles maybe from where I was living, but like the drive is like a 45-minute drive to get there because you know, you have to drive around, you know, and get to a place where you can park near, and then it's like a 2-mile hike from that spot. But like the thing is, I was like, dude, whatever's up there is like not far from me. This is a massive mod. At your parents' place, there was a ghost that was going around? That's cool. Anything specific about the ghost? Because, you know, if it was just moaning and knocking on the walls, I think that was just your parents, dude. Just kidding. I don't know what overdrive does, but I just took some. Hang on 1 second. See, I can't see the part of your comment because the freaking heart covers it up in the chat. I really hate that YouTube added that. Like, I want to turn it off. It fucking annoys me. But there's a part of your comment I can't see, so if you just comment a period and then... just hit enter so I can see your whole comment. I think this is time for that explosive shotgun. There we go. It was indeed a time for that. There's so many freaking nooks and crannies. And I don't even know which ones are worth checking out. I even took a shortcut too, let's, you know, cheated. Let's see, she says she saw it one morning when getting up for work, okay. And then she said, I got up at 5 a.m. to go to work and we had a long ass hallway and looked down the hallway to see this black thing on its hands and knees half out my door. Damn, that's fucking creepy. You're like, oh hell no. No wonder you're trying to travel the world. I'd be trying to get as far away from that thing as possible, too. Yeah, there was one time I woke up, my old house. Thing is, my old house, like growing up, was new construction. But it was haunted, dude. Like at 3 a.m. every night, it's weird shit would happen if you were up. And there was one time I woke up and there was just a man standing over me. Like like you could get the vibes, like evil vibes from it. And it wasn't like human, like the eyes were glowing, but it like I could see the face. It was like almost like it was like an all black face that was oily and had like, you know, shine on it, and that's how I could see the features of it. And then like as I came to more, it kind of like disappeared. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, normally you'd hear like, you know, there'd be like fingers tapping on the wall. You'd hear the TV turn on in the other room and nobody is up. Like, you'd go out and check and the TV was on, but like nobody was there. You know, shit like that. Like the doorknob jiggling and like everybody's asleep. Damn, Drunk Lily says another time she was sitting on the couch and this little girl was sitting next to her and she was like, what the fuck? And dived off the couch and had an unexplainable cut. Yeah, dude. And like, Drunk Lily says that's fucking crazy, fuck that house. Well, it sounds like your house was fucking more haunted than mine, dude. Ooh, Pax syringe. What's Pax? What's it do? Calms target for 30 seconds. So if I just use it on myself, how do I use that on someone else? Oh, I guess I need a syringer. Yeah, dude, I'd even have friends over and we would, like, for sleepovers, and I'd be like, dude, let's stay up till 3 a.m. We'd stay up till 3 a.m. and we'd have, like, weird shit happen. It wasn't just us. It was, like, wasn't just me that experienced that, I should say. Dude, imagine all the fucking granite required to do this. To build this place. You'd have to, like, this is like the global supply of granite in this place. I don't know why I'm so thoroughly exploring this giant place. I feel like this is just like presentation, you know? Big giant space leading to the room that you're actually supposed to explore. The ghosts in your aunt's house were very hostile. Hostile ghosts are the worst kind of ghosts, you know? Them are just straight demons. I'm aiming for the knees. Are they coming out the fucking elevators? Now's the time for landmines, I think. Let's see. I want to get my plasma mines out.
Watch out!
You said she had a friend stay over and she woke up and couldn't breathe. She was being choked by the ghost. Damn. Yeah, when I told my mom about the, this is kind of hilarious to me. But when I told my mom about, like the, you know, entity that was standing over me when I woke up that one time, and I don't get, like, the sleep paralysis demon thing. Like, that was the only time it ever happened to me, I think. That I can remember, at least, right now. Thank God. But, like, it was... When I told my mom about it, she was like, well, demons are real. You get sleep paralysis a lot, but you never usually see stuff. That's very fortunate. Sleep paralysis is like a pretty rough condition. I used to be a psychology major. I was gonna be a psychologist, do like therapy type stuff.
Hell yeah.
And sleep paralysis, you know, it's torture. Like, imagine this. You know, you don't have to imagine it, Drunkly, because you have it, but you wake up, but your body doesn't wake up. That's literally what it is. It's like I don't know if you guys notice this, but when you're sleeping, you'll get like these like itches or this like feeling where you're like, I need to twitch this thing. It's your body, like your physical brain, testing to see if you are, like, you know, still awake, basically. your body seeing if your conscious brain is asleep so it can go to sleep. And in sleep paralysis, the body just, you know, goes to sleep. And then the head might not be ready to sleep yet. Or whatever. And it's like you're fully awake and aware, but your body's asleep. Yeah, it also happens when you're half asleep and you suddenly wake up, yes. But like, a lot of people will have that, you know, where they wake up and their dream is still kind of going on. But with people that I've known who've had like severe sleep paralysis, they would be up for like an hour and they would be seeing shit because like they're kind of like dreaming, but they're awake and aware and their body can't move. So they'll have like shit move around their room that they see and stuff like that, and like things that terrify the shit out of them, and they can't do anything about it. It's like torture. Alright, let's see here. Hello, a new shipment of accelerators is scheduled for delivery within 3 working days. Please forward this to the relevant personnel and logistics. Senior Project Manager, Acoustic Harnessing, Nordic Europa. See, the Nordic Europa sounds familiar. Is it in Fallout lore, or is it from, like, Event Horizon or something? Because it sounds like an Event Horizon, or, like, doesn't sound like an Alien Universe thing, but it sounds familiar.
Ain't worth our time.
Like sci-fi dystopian corporation type business. But yeah, tell me about the fuck story that your dad told you. The fuck scary story, Mr. Drunk Lily. I'm all here for it. I wanted to play kind of horror mods in Fallout tonight, and I guess we're getting our horror experience while checking out this very awesome, you know, Fallout mod. The light is very eerie, but I'm realizing that it's just what the game does when it can't process
Pretty sure we're
stuff
not
that's
alone.
far away. I wish I had a Gatling laser right now. Oh yeah, do I have that ghoul slaying minigun? Did I just completely forget that I had that? Where is it? But I didn't pick that up and be upset. I don't think I have it. Fuck. I really hope I picked it up and I'm just missing it somehow. There's the Exterminator's Fat Man. I could have dropped that for the Ghoul Slayer's minigun. I'll read your story when you say you're done typing it, Drunk Lily. That way, you know, we get the whole thing. But this is a very enjoyable time, Mr. Drunk Lily. I gotta say, I'm having a blast in the stream. It's 4 in the morning, and I got no reason to stop it right now, because Mr. Drunk Lily, you're a great viewer. You're done? Okay. Drunk Lily says, so one night, her dad and his mates, that's Australian for friends, if you don't know, had a copy of the Devil's Bible. What the fuck? What are they doing with that? Are they like occult members? And one of my dad's mates picked it up and started reading it word for word. Now he can't read it, and my dad slapped the book out of his hand, and my dad's friend is like, hey, so when are we gonna read this book? I mean, that's pretty fucked. Why did they have the Devil's Bible? I think that's from like, I think that's the same thing that happened with like Black Sabbath. So it's named after like a horror movie they saw. But the bassist, I think his name is Geezer Butler. I think that's the bassist. He wrote most of the music, or most of the lyrics for Black Sabbath's songs. And the first song called Black Sabbath is inspired by an encounter he had where he was really into like Satanism and the occult, more out of a curiosity than anything. And he picks up a satanic book, and he went to read it, and then the next morning he saw what he described as like the devil in his room looking at him from the book, like standing on the book. And it's what's described in the song Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath, the self-titled song. And it's like a figure in black pointing at him with eyes of fire, and he immediately like burned the book, got rid of all of his occult stuff, and became a Christian. Like immediately just quit all that shit. He was like, fuck that. Let's see. Drunk Liz says, in her old house that she lived in when she was a lot younger, when they moved, there was a pentagram carved into the roof with cracks. Jesus. They thought it would have been fun to read it. After that, her dad, like, get rid of that fucking thing. Drunk Leslie says her dad also said once he saw what he thought was the devil. Damn. That's crazy. It's kind of a creepy room right there. See, I know I can just fly up there with my jetpack thing, but I want to kind of go the way that the mod crafter wants me to go. But also, I don't know what way that is. So this is barred. Drunk Lily says that he's never gone into detail about it, but he's like, all I can say is he's not red. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, you could probably see it as like many things and just get the sense, feel the evil of it. Because you can feel evil, like when there's just pure evil. Like I've met people that are like, straight up just like fucking evil people. And like from the moment you meet them, you can feel it. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be, right here. Yeah, I mean, probably, yeah. I'd bet that he does probably manifest in more ways than one to people. I'm very lost right now. This is a very large space to be lost in. It's like we're in the back rooms right now. Like, do I have to go back up? I've never done a Ouija board now. I don't mess around with that stuff.
Trouble and give up already.
You know, I feel like I don't need to mess with the Ouija boards to, what the fuck? See the fucking claw sticking out of that door? I don't need to mess with Ouija boards to, you know, run into supernatural shit. Because I feel like with Ouija boards, you're like, you know, it's running too close to like satanic shit. You know, I don't want to mess with, like, I don't want to get to a point where it's like I'm, like, mistakenly worshipping some, like, demon or some shit. Or doing a ritual to summon a demon. Drunk Lily says she's done it once and she'll never do it again. Yeah. Alright, I feel like there are these blood stains, but I feel like they're from the fight that I was in earlier. I think this is the way to go. Come on. Nope. This is lower level where I was. Yeah, like on Halloween night, that was the last night that I worked for that place. And, you know, there's some weirdos there. A lot of people that feel like they're in touch with nature and like consider themselves witches and shit. Like silly stuff, really. Damn it. I was about to hop around that. And this lady wanted me to get like salt so that she could make like a fucking like pentagram and shit. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And I was like, it's Halloween night. We can go hang out in a graveyard or something. But I'm not going to go do this like conjure the demons type thing, because I'm not on board with that, you know? Like, it's just silly. Like, it's not like a morbid curiosity for me. It's more like, you know, those things are evil things that are kind of like mortal enemies to what is good in the world. Dude, this is the shotgun to have for this. They're all alive. I don't think I've killed a single one of them. But it's taking the kneecaps out. Like, one thing that I think would be cool to do is go to like some haunted places. I would love to do some sort of paranormal like investigation shit. I think that just sounds like a fun time. Like, even if there's no ghosts, you know, hanging out with some friends in an old abandoned building, probably be pretty cool. I'd see that as being a pretty fun time.
We're splitting all that, right?
Yeah, all 9 caps, buddy. Hang on, I'm trying to like backtrack and see which way was the way that I was supposed to go. Has a Deathclaw hand, yeah. Selmer tied. I take it that's the way I'm supposed to be next. Drunk Lady says recently when she was at a friend's place, they got really drunk and started doing a Ouija board, and I'm like, you're not doing that. Yeah, I mean, don't do that drunk either. I feel like this is a hidden wall. Right? That's definitely a fucking secret wall right there. That is a door. Silas, if I've ever seen a door, that is one of them. Poisoner's plasma pistol. I'm taking that.
Keep leading and I'll follow you. Deal, right?
Hello. Oh wait, no, I just crippled myself. I think I shot my own arm off right there. I think I shot my arm off, and then it gave me back my arm. Yeah, Drunk Lily says she attracts supernatural shit. Well, man, it'd be fun to go to some, like, pretty cool abandoned places with you sometime. When you come to the States. You better be coming to North Carolina or some shit. Saying what's up to your boy. Alright. Coca-Cola. Will I ever go back to that forest? Of course. Yeah. I mean, I lived there. I'm going back there next summer. I'll probably go back up to that same exact fire tower. I probably won't go alone. Though, you know, I hike alone all the time, and I'm always trying to get people to go with me. I just never can get people to go with me. Because everybody's either busy or whatever, and it's like, I'm not going to let that stop me. How much to go there at night? I'll go there at night for free. I almost went there at night for free with some buddies, but I couldn't get them to go with me after I told them the story. Yeah, totally. Thing is, too, is it's like a, you know, it's a popular rest area for people that are on the Appalachian Trail. Alright. So I know this is where we're supposed to go next, right? But I didn't get here the way that we're supposed to get here. And I assume it has to do with this, like, door over here. Let's go on the local map. And there's a staircase, but that's alright. It's like over here. What's it called? Like the fire tower? It's called Wesser Ridge Fire Tower. Or Wesser Bald Fire Tower. Oh, there's another enemy here? Above? Hang on. Oh, there's a room up there. Can I find a way to get up there? I mean, there's that broken bridge right there, but I don't think that's it. Oh, that scared me. Wesser Bald Fire Tower. Appalachian Trail hikers could probably go there pretty often to rest. Let's look around down here. I don't think I've been this way. Yeah, I haven't. It looks nice. It is pretty cool. It's beautiful. Like that's the thing about you know, the Appalachian Mountains. They're beautiful. They're creepy at night, beautiful at day. They can be creepy during the day too, if you know, it's creepy out. People are friendly, unless they're not. You know, there's some aggressive people. There's some friendly people. You know, it's like anywhere else. just a little different from, you know, everywhere else too. It's a unique place. North Carolina is part of the Appalachians, are a little different from other areas of the Appalachian Mountains too. I find people are friendlier here, but you know, there's still their fair share of weirdos. Alright, this is a whole different section here. There's no scary stories online about it. It's weird. There are houses near it, but like, you know, by near it I mean like, you know, they're not near the fire tower, they're on the way up. Like, people don't live near the fire tower, they live along the road that you park on to hike to the fire tower.
Won't take long. Now it's just starting to have fun.
Alright. Let's keep making our way. Try to see if we find any doors or buttons or anything that may indicate secret passageway that could take us the legitimate way to the next area. I'm not the only one who's had weird experiences there, really. Drunk Lily has conducted several interviews since we last spoke. But no, tell me, what does it say? Did anybody else have experiences up there? Like, I know I'm not the only one because there's people that I know who've been up there and had weird experiences. Okay, so you're saying from what I've said, yeah. Yeah, coworkers have had weird experiences up there. But you know, it's not like every time people go up there there's a weird time. It is lovely. Is another dead end, man? Oh, hey. His banding on the shotgun. It is a very lovely place. It's not my favorite fire tower though, for sure. I would say probably one of the more beautiful fire towers I've been to would be the Wyabald fire tower, which is near in that area. The power of sound. Harnessing the power of sound, it's common knowledge that sounds are a product of energy, the movement of air. If you could somehow find a way to truly harness the full potential of this energy, appliances with low power consumption could require no batteries at all, only running of the power of sound. Cool. Sheesh. Alrighty. It's currently 4:36 in the PM. Or in the AM, not the PM. If it was 4:36 PM, I'd be streaming for days. But it's getting to the point where it's like, I'm fully awake right now. I'm very intrigued. I'm enjoying this lovely conversation with Mr. Drunk Lily, and I'm enjoying this lovely location crafted by some mod maker. Yes, sir, it is 4 AM, Mr. Drunk Lily. What's up with all these dead ends, though? Hey, overdue book. There's a lamp pointing at this.
That old stuff worth anything?
Great mod, by the way, Mr. Drunkenly. You should definitely get it. I mean, you have watched me do a lot of it, but, maybe you'd enjoy experiencing it for yourself. What's it called? Let me look at my load order. It's gonna be the one at the bottom of my load order. This is the most recent mod I installed. Nordic Europa Research Facility. It's on PS4 if you have... But I mean, it's gonna be available... If it's on PS4, it's gonna be on all of them. That's the way I came down. So let's go up this way. I think this is the only way I haven't gone yet. The stairs keep going up? No. Yeah, we've been over here for sure. This looks like another false wall. Sucks there's no clue as to what would open that, though. Let's maybe turn off the light a bit. Oh my god, that fucking creeped me out. That mannequin, dude.
Nice.
The mannequin peeking through this. Whoa, it did damage to it. It took hit points. Yeesh. No, thank you. Boy, I don't know what to do. I mean, that seemed to be a clue there. Just pointing this way, but I think it was just pointing this way, I got nothing. I could take the shortcut, but then I'd be missing something that the mod offers. Spend all this money on this free mod. Let's go here. Yeah, this is just this place. We've been up here. Let's head back this way. See, this is not a fake wall. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. This is near the entrance of this area.
Can't pick this.
Requires a key. There's more meeting minutes. Not really interested in that. I'm intrigued in where we find this key, perhaps. Yeah, there's definitely a part that we haven't explored yet. This is a huge mod, dude. How long has this stream been, not Mr. Jessica, Mr. Drunk Lily? I apologize. Laboratory key. I almost got you mixed up with the other Mr. in this channel. All the lady fellas that watch this channel. They deserve the utmost respect. Referred to as Misters. Two hours? That's not bad, dude.
Wow.
Not bad for a mod.
I'm not going to need it. Not alone.
Yeah, it sounds right. I started this stream around 2. There's gotta be a reason why we would need a key to enter this place, you know? Not just to have some random location. Like, this is not the whole laboratory, right? I have a keen perception. Oh wait, have I been? Yeah, I have been downstairs. I know that for a fact. Yes. We checked this room. I'm just stumped. I don't know what the proper way to go about this place is now. I doubt this mod requires you to have the cheat room to use the cheat jetpack ring. Or just have power armor that has jetpacks. Be a weird requirement without it being in the title. Let's try to look from up here. I think we have to go up. I mean, I don't know. On Xbox, there's a cheat terminal? Yeah. There's a cheat room. Yeah, I'm sure it's way better than a cheat room, dude. Xbox and PC are so much better for mods. I would never say Xbox is better than PlayStation, but PC, you know, it's won me over. Well, Sony has restrictions on what you can do with mods and stuff. We're just gonna reverse engineer our way up to that room. And wait, am I above the room that I need to be in? Yeah. Maybe this is the way you're supposed to go through it. You can get original Xbox Ones for cheap. That's cool. My next, like, gaming purchase is going to be a PC. Currently over encumbered, it seems. Huh. I really don't need this Exterminator's Fat Man. Why would I need a Fat Man that's specifically good against bugs? Okay, so that has to be the way to get up here. Okay. I don't feel like there's any reward for coming up here, though. Like, I'm still just as lost. Is what a cheat gun. The Exterminator's Fat Man, I got it in this location. Within this mod. Let's go explore this top level here. Those doors don't open. I doubt there's anything actually up here. Like, I feel like this is just scenery, bridges, and shit. To expand on the scale of this place. Which, you know, is kind of unnecessary because it's like one extra balcony that's not usable. Yeah, it's pretty empty, even for this place. Though it does seem to like have little things to reward you for going into every little nook and cranny. But this gun is not a cheap gun. No, it's just an explosive, legendary shotgun. It's handy. See, these lights have been kind of good for guiding and hints. Maybe I'm just late to gather. Still not clear on how you're supposed to like legitimately get up here. I mean, that door clearly does open. Just how do I get on the other side of that door to open it and find out the proper way to get around? Drunk Lily says she has a weird desire to travel to places that are considered dangerous, because although they seem dangerous, they aren't as bad as the media says. Yeah. That's probably true for most places that are considered dangerous. But then, you know, there are places that live up to their reputation. Which I'm not saying don't go and travel, of course. You know, just do it wisely. A lot of places that are considered dangerous are just, you know, places that are alright. Though the thing is, like, some people who live in dangerous places don't even know they live in a dangerous place. Like, I once was talking to a dude from, like, San Francisco or something. And they were like, you know, everybody has all this, there's all this, like, made-up hype about where I'm from. And it's like, I've only had my car broken into, like, 5 times this year. And it's like, dude, it's not normal to have your car broken into. Oh, hey. I think this is the way you're supposed to do it, actually. Yeah, dude, I think this is the way you're supposed to get up here. Maybe I'm just kind of retarded about that. Like, wall that you can get into. Silas, are you getting up to go to bed, or are you trying to just stretch? Look at you stretching, buddy. Look at you stretching. Silas is being a good boy. You won't go to Haiti? That place is like beyond dangerous places? I mean, yeah, and there's also like... Some places are dangerous and also don't seem worth it to even go into. To go to. And it's like, I feel like with Haiti, I don't ever need to go there. It's dangerous. Fell and unplugged. It's almost 5 in the morning, gentlemen.
No use, not without a card.
Alright, let's check this place out. I feel like we gotta be approaching the end of this mod.
No way to
Where's
pick
key?
this.
Yeah, like, Africa's pretty beautiful. Well, the thing is, you can go to places that have the same beauty as Haiti, that aren't as dangerous. There's research wing key. I guess I
Don't
need
have the
3
card.
ID cards. Oh fuck! Forgot what Mirelurk teams were like in this game. How deep is that pool?
Something tells me this isn't the best idea you've ever had.
Weren't you in Ethiopia? Like, from what I know, Ethiopia is considered, you know, it's dangerous because, you know, it's still, you know, it's still dangerous, but it's considered one of the safer parts of Africa. From what I know. You know, and what do I know? I'm sure there's parts of Ethiopia that are more dangerous than other parts that are considered dangerous in Africa. I mean, Kenya's pretty dangerous, yeah. And plus you were there while there was an active civil war going on. Oof, that almost killed me right there. It's a good thing McCready can eat bullets like nobody else. Yeah, I feel like Somalia is definitely one of the places that lives up to the hype when it comes to the dangerous, you know, dangerous meter. There's a lot of journalists that have gone there and like came back years later because they were abducted and just held on to. Like, Somalia's no joke. Like, it's at a point now that it's basically like their culture is basically just built up on all the horrific things that Somalia is known for. And I mean, especially not being American. Because there's a thing, like, other countries will pay ransoms. And the US, like, the policy in the US is that they're not supposed to pay ransoms. But Biden's been kind of doing prisoner swaps and paying ransoms, which is like, you know, kind of destroying the protection US people have overseas. But like, you know, the standard, what's supposed to be the standard for the US is that you don't pay the ransom. Like a SEAL team shows up or some military people show up and they kick in the doors and go in guns blazing and wipe out everybody. That's not American. Like, there's people who've been abducted in the past in tourist groups and they let all the Americans go and then like will sell off the Spanish people and stuff. Australia won't pay them? I agree. I mean, I believe that, you know. Australia, I would imagine, probably wouldn't pay them either. Australia has some pretty good special forces from, like, reputation. Not that I would know. But so does the UK, and the UK pays. Like, the British have some pretty intense, like, you know, spy people and special forces troops and shit. And they pay ransoms. Alright. Well, hold on, Mr. Drunk Lily. Let's not go throwing best soldier accusations around here. The UK has the SAS, yeah, this Special Air Service or whatever. Like, that's what... They're legit. I think they're one of the, like, the first modern Special Forces units, right? I don't know. I have friends who were military that would know, like, all this shit. Yeah, like, there's so many different, like, specialist military, like, units in the U.S. military. I don't even think I can name them all. This is a very shit shotgun, but it's great for crippling these. I don't think I would have been able to get through this, because, you know, I ran out of ammo, first of all, on my main gun, but second of all, it's good to blast people's legs off. Which actually reminds me, I had one of my buddies is like this like 80-year-old dude that was in the military. He's done like every job in the military basically. He's like insane, like, but most of them he did like military police work. And hang on. One time he was stationed at the Nellis Air Force Base in which is like, you know, around Area 51 kind of thing. And this doesn't have anything to do with anything mysterious or strange. It's just, you know, that's where it was. And he told me about this time where some soldier was on his like farewell party, and someone drugged the alcohol they were drinking. They weren't supposed to have alcohol to begin with, but
Hold up.
ah, damn it, he needs to talk. Now's not the time,
Hey.
McCready.
What do you want? You ready to talk now? I promise.
Uh-huh.
I bet he's gonna try to hit on me. But yeah, he like what I've been reminded of with all the shotguns in the legs is someone gave them like PCP. They slipped it in the alcohol, and this one dude got felt he was invincible, and he like cut open his buddy with a knife and like
love these
ate
one-sided
intestines and shit,
conversations.
and was missing on the base. And my buddy like told me the story. He was like, the guy was charging at him, and he like shot him in the legs with a shotgun, just like aimed for the legs, and the dude did like a fucking front flip. His legs were maimed, but he was still just like crawling at him, but it made him to where he was able to be detained. And like the dude said that like when the soldier was like sober and shit, he thanked him for shooting him in the legs, because he was like, I know you could have killed me and stuff. And it's like he like ate his buddy's intestines and shit on PCP. Hang on.
I hope nothing's wrong.
Wrong? No.
What the fuck?
Not at all.
What did my guy do?
I've been waiting for the right
Just
moment to
impact.
talk to you, and I suppose this is as good a time as any.
This is a terrible
After
time,
helping me
McCready.
get Duncan's cure for medtech, I figured I owe you something, and I always pay my debts. Here, I wanted you to have this.
Wooden soldier toy.
I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special.
If it's special to you, then it's a thoughtful gift.
You're welcome. Just be sure you don't lose it.
Uh-huh.
My wife Lucy gave this to me
Should
right
I
after we
scrap
met.
it for wood?
I told her I was a soldier, and she made it for me. Never could bring myself to tell her the truth.
Sure.
The soldier story was the best thing I could come up with.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you had good
I had a feeling you'd get where I was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter anymore. We made the mistake of holding up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with feral. They were on her before I could even fire a shot.
Oh, he
Ripped her
killed
apart
his
right in
wife.
front of me. There was nothing. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms.
You may have lost your wife, but you saved your son. That
Maybe.
Now, can we please move on with this?
I don't know anymore.
We're in
Man,
this
I miss Lucy.
place deep
No matter how bad
underground.
things got, she was always there with
This
a shoulder
mega
to lean on.
structure,
It gave me
marvel of engineering,
it
really,
gave me the courage I needed to
full
press
of
ahead,
monsters.
to never give up. When she died,
And now
thought that
he's
feeling
giving me
was
this
gone
speech on
forever.
never giving up,
then I met you.
because his
All the
wife
problems
died,
in
and
your
now he's
back, and
getting feelings from me,
Here
I
you are
guess.
helping me with mine, lending me your shoulder like Lucy did. I just want
Ah,
you to
shit.
know how much your friendship means to me.
Okay, friendship. Yeah, best
Amen.
friends.
only best friends can share
No,
feelings like
no
that
better
with
way
each
to
other.
friend zone
I aim
someone
to
than
keep
by
it that
calling
way.
him a bestie.
Anyway,
Right,
thanks for
Mr.
hearing
Drunk
me out.
Lily?
Taking all that weight off my shoulders makes the journey a little easier, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, it's about time we got back on the road, don't you think?
Alright, I gained his kill shot perk. I don't know what that does, but whatever. Really inappropriate time, Mr. Drunk Lily says indeed, yes. Do you have any friend zoning stories? Because I'm sure you do. And I can tell you that I can't express my excitement in even the thought of hearing about one. Though, I mean, it could be better for saving for voice chat in Fallout 76. Because I think it would be a great clip. Though it would make you out to be a bad guy, you know. Because people don't like people that friend zone people. Quick note on that button. Oh, I should have read that. Please do not tamper with the door override button. It's the 3rd time this week it gets stuck. I don't know how you managed to crack open those almonds with it, but frankly, I don't care. It's not a toy. Get it together. I didn't know. I've never heard of having to crack open almonds, honestly. Walnuts.
I'd kill
Yes.
for a drink.
Pecans even. But not almonds. What do almonds grow in? Do they grow in like a fruit that's difficult to... Oh hey, look at this. That's new. 50 caliber. Yeah, I do feel sympathetic for ladies that have to friend zone a guy. Cause it's like, you know, you don't owe anybody, you know, a relationship or anything. And it's like there's boundaries, you know? And it's perfectly fine to draw those boundaries. But also, it's unhealthy for someone who is friend zoned, to stick with a relationship where there's an uneven set of goals between the two. You know? Like, if someone has feelings for someone, and the other person doesn't share them, it's best to just cut it off. Because it's kind of... I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's just going to be an awkward friendship if it's not mutual. I don't know what door that button opens. Not that door. Oh fuck, it must be this door. Oh, you subtly did it? I have... You know, not that I'm like some stud of a man, but I've had a friend zone me before. First of all, your boy's taken, you know. Chloe's a good girl. I'm already way out of my league. Not pushing my luck. And, you know, I'm not really... You know, after being with a lady for 10 years, you know, I don't really play the field or even see most of my female friends as potential, you know, people that I could date or anything like that. And it's like, I've had ladies try to make the move on me, and it's just like, the best way to handle it is advice from me to you, Mr. Drunk Lily. So get your pencil and paper out. This is, you know, completely different because, you know, it's me talking to ladies, not guys. But, you know, you say, I'm very flattered, but, you know, I don't feel that way right now. Also, I have the cop out of saying, you know, I got a girlfriend. Which makes that awkward situation easier. But also, it's like, you know, it is flattering that someone would be interested in me. So I'm honest, you know, I'm very flattered by it. But, you know, I'm not the one. And it's not mutual. You know, which is a crushing thing for someone to hear, I'm sure. Because I know I'd be pretty crushed if I was into someone and they said it's not mutual, just flat out. But, you know, the honesty there. And that crushing feeling that they get is kind of the death of those feelings of, you know, romantic interest. And it kind of kills off the future toxicity of that. That was cool. That was a cool fucking explosion. But yes, I am punching above my weight. Thank you for reminding me. Or agreeing with me. Fortunately, Chloe doesn't think so, so I got that going for me. Hopefully there's not like a friendly Mirelurk down there. Oh, it's just shallow water, okay. I kind of wanted that enraging super sledge, but now I've decided not to. Now that I failed to even pick it up. And I am thinking I don't even have a use for it, so. Hang on. This might be another... These paths seem to lead me towards those collectible items.
Safety off.
Alright. That one's just in the computer. Am I even hitting him? Okay. Let's give it a second here. I gotta have a drug that refills my AP, right? Whatever. Yeah, fuck this computer, dude. Oh my gosh. Can I not? What do you mean? How much VATS do I need to hit this dude in the head? I have the penetrator perk, man. Bro, it's fucking out. There we go. Still no luck. I'm surprised his head didn't just explode. Man, I'm pushing all these buttons, baby. Fuck! Whoops. Alright, just gotta check for these key cards. You know, I just realized there's 3 key cards. I haven't found a single one yet. Okay, this room's clear. Yeah, and I don't imagine it's gonna give me all 3 key cards at in the same place. These are plasma guys I killed. What? Been here. I am lost again. Drunk Lily? Help! Oh, that's gotta be a key card. There's one key card. I'm honestly surprised there wasn't one in here. Actually, I doubt that that's the way we're supposed to get over that, huh? Oh yeah, there's a path. Hang on. Drunk Lily says she's no help. You're exactly right. Why don't you help yourself out the door, Mr. Drunk Lily? How about that, hmm? Why don't you go help yourself? Yeah, very clutch jetpack, dude. Look at this. Look. Stylish right there. That's straight fashion, souls. Super boots. Fuck that. This door doesn't open. I'm lost. It's 5 in the morning. And I'm lost. I really don't want to call it, dude. I got the access card 3. It has been consistent in that the cards we were looking for are typically under lamps. Maybe that's the only access card? Where was that hidden path? It's over here. Yeah, I feel like a jetpack is a requirement for this game, by the way. You're not really enjoying your Fallout 4 unless you have a clutch jetpack. I don't think I've been down here.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, you just let me know.
Yeah, I've been here. Man. Let's go back to that main door area. Keep our eyes open for any lamps that might be harboring some sort of sacred keycard. I'm not really worried about these minutes. Also, be sure to like the stream, Mr. Drunk Lily, if you haven't yet.
Have to find the card.
Requires a different ID card. Fuck. I'm gonna quick save it. We're gonna call it a night. Drunk Lily says I should see her Fallout world. She has Marcy in a cage and Mama Murphy. I would love to see that, Mr. Drunk Lily. I couldn't think of anything better. Thank you for being such a pleasant viewer. Also, hopefully you can come in earlier next time, and I will be streaming earlier next time.
Gotta find the card.
Ayo! One down. Bitches. Have a good night. Bye-bye.